Live and on demand from the WNY News Now studios in downtown Jamestown. This is WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now. On this Wednesday, I'm Justin Gould. Our Matt Hummel is on assignment. Happening now, closing arguments are underway in a Jamestown murder trial. Plus, what we know about the 3 teens charged in Tuesday's motorcycle thefts. But first, let's get a check of our forecast. Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter standing by for us live. Hey, Dakota.
Hey, Jay, and happy Wednesday to all of you. We're halfway through the week, and once again, First Defense Doppler showing absolutely nothing, and it's going to be another day of bright sunshine, but a lot warmer. Today would be a nice day to get out on the ski slopes. Again, the season is going to be coming to a close here pretty soon, so if you haven't gone out to the local ski resorts to ski or snowboard, now would be the time to do it, as the snow is going to start melting away even more on the ski slopes as we go throughout April here. So again, the pollen, we're going to keep our eyes on this as we go throughout the spring, but mainly we're dealing with the tree pollen right now, but we all know this is just going to get worse, and if you're like me who basically has terrible allergies, you know we're going to be suffering through all this stuff come the spring and summer. So hour by hour, temperatures will be into the 40s. We should make it to the lower 50s by the time we end the day today, and that is actually above average by a couple degrees, but it's going to feel like spring, but yeah, it's only short-lived. We'll talk about another storm system that's going to come our way. Plus, yeah, some of that white stuff maybe in the forecast with that Brotherhood Property Maintenance 7-day later on in the show. Justin.
All right, Dakota, not looking good, but thank you. Our top story, all motorcycles stolen from Hector's Power Sports Tuesday have been located by Jamestown police investigators. Police said the dirt bikes were found in a backyard of an address on Newton Avenue in Jamestown. Investigators have now charged 3 16-year-olds with the alleged thefts. Officers say the teens broke a window and entered the store while a third waited outside. They then pushed the motorcycles towards Jamestown Community College. Police said the bikes are yellow and white Suzuki 50 motocross motorcycles. And the Cattaraugus County Sheriff's Office is warning residents of a recent scam that's currently circulating in the area. Deputies report that several residents have reported receiving a letter in the mail from dotservice.com. Now, that letter regarding the Department of Transportation numbers. The letter informs recipients that their DOT number is past due and that they need to complete their biannual update or else have their DOT number deactivated and face a civil penalty of $1,000 per day, up to $10,000 a year. Now, the Department of Motor Vehicle Services has been made aware of this letter that is circulating around and confirmed to sheriff's deputies that it's indeed a scam. The sheriff's office says that anyone who received one of these letters should not respond to it or provide personal information if contacted by phone regarding that request. In Chautauqua County, officials unveiled a plan to attack the overabundance of in-lake weeds on Chautauqua Lake today. Chautauqua County Executive George Borrello told WNY News Now that the strategy will allow lake agencies and municipalities around the lake to work together to tackle the weed problem head-on. Borrello said the agreement, which includes 24 tenants, will allow the group to more effectively implement agreed-upon methods.
Everyone that signs on to this agrees that they will not enter into litigation, and as long as everyone stays within the bounds of the tenets of the agreement, and also that we as funders, particularly the county, are only going to fund those folks that stay within the tenets of the agreement. In addition to that, those folks who step outside the agreement that have signed it, will not have the protection of the multiple folks that have agreed to not bring lawsuits and do other things. So it's really there's a lot of checks and balances built right into the agreement that are really going to be a key component in us being able to move forward together without the fear of litigation, and other things that are going to be an impediment to using our resources effectively and efficiently for the betterment of Chautauqua Lake.
Now, the county executive says, as outlined in the strategy, the group will address nuisance weed issues using herbicides. To start, they plan to clean up Burtis Bay using a combination of herbicides and harvesting methods to manage the weeds. The executive ceremoniously signed the memorandum of agreement following a press conference earlier today. To read the full agreement, head to our website, WNYNewsNow.com. An endorsed Republican mayoral candidate, Dave Wolfong, officially kicked off his campaign Tuesday night during a meet and greet at Sauce Restaurant here in downtown Jamestown. Wolfong was joined by other longtime candidates, including a number of political newcomers. Wolfong, in an interview with WNY News Now following that event, said he's impressed with the political newcomers stepping forward and running for office.
I think our ticket is going to kick the door open when it comes to change in the city of Jamestown. I think the residents of the city are looking for change, and this year's Republican ticket's really going to bring the change that I think people want. We've got a lot of great candidates, really from quite a broad spectrum of lifestyles. So I think it'll appeal to the voters, and I think we're going to be victorious this fall. Most of our candidates have lived in the city for quite some time, and they've seen what has gone on, and they wanted to step up and make a change. Believe it or not, they actually came to us. We didn't have to go find them, and that's a different breed anymore. We always are looking out for candidates and stuff like that, but they actually sought us out and they said, "Hey, we wanna run for office." And I tell you right now, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to hear, and that's either Democrat or Republican. We got to get the young people involved.
Now, the longtime county legislator said he's looking forward to making a number of changes if elected as mayor, starting with the city's arbitration policies. Wolfong will face Andrew Liuzzo on Tuesday, June 25th in the Republican primary. The mayoral candidate said so far on his journey around the city, he's learned a lot from voters. A full list of all the candidates running on the Republican ticket this fall is available with our web story on the meet and greet last night at WNYNewsNow.com. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Hopefully you are having a great day out there and enjoying some of the warmer temperatures. It's absolutely beautiful. Saying hello to Butch in the comments. Hello to you. Hello to Jill. Hello to Phyllis. And I agree with you. No more snow. Please, 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 no more snow. Chuck, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to Alex. Good afternoon to the Jester Promoting Company. Donna, good afternoon to you. Beth, hello. Cindy, it looks like Scott is watching. Pam is watching. Hello to all of you. Joseph, Lisa, and our Cindy from Tennessee. Hello to you. So great to see Alberta as well. Good afternoon to all of you top fans out there. And if you want to get that top fan badge, it's really easy, honestly. Like, share, and comment on all of our posts, and download that WNY News Now app. That helps too. Well, coming up next, a look at where county job numbers stands from a recent report. But first, closing arguments are underway in a Jamestown murder trial, what the jury was instructed to do. Dakota.
It was another cold day yesterday. The high only 36 degrees. We should be near 48, but the good news is we're done with that for at least a little while. We'll talk more about weather coming up as News Now at Noon continues in just a minute.
Live and on demand, you're watching WNY News Now.
Now open in downtown Jamestown, Pearl City Hops Restaurant and Tavern.
I have some real old-timey dishes on there that I'm just giving new life to. Like there's a shepherd's pie on there that's going to have some bison in it, you know, real thick hearty gravy. Then I'm also doing beer flights. We're pairing it with a set of sliders, a set of tacos, and a set of mini rolls. So everything's going to have its own pair, so you can get a taste of a little bit of everything and all the beers. We don't want to be known as the restaurant in the hotel. We want to be known as Pearl City Hops.
You're watching WNY News Now, your source for breaking news.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
Closing arguments are underway in the murder trial of a Jamestown man. On Tuesday, Judge David Foley ruled that the jury in the David F. Wagner murder trial will be allowed to determine through deliberation whether or not the July shooting of William Mishishima was justified. fully ruled that the jury will decide whether or not Wagner should be convicted for either second-degree murder or the lesser charge of second-degree manslaughter. Wagner can be also acquitted from both charges, but he cannot be convicted on both counts. Now, once closing arguments from the DA and public defender are complete, the jury is likely to head to deliberations in this case. And the unemployment rate in Chautauqua County fell from 5.5% in January to 5.3% in February, but remains higher than the state average of 3.9%. The national jobless rate is 3.8% for the same time period. Now that's down from January's 4%. The number of unemployed Americans fell from 6.5 million to 6.2 million. Now, the jobless rate in Cattaraugus County was at 5.7% last month. Tompkins County has the state's lowest rate at 3.6%, while Hamilton County has the state's highest rate at 8.2%. And minors unvaccinated against measles are going to be banned from being in public places in Rockland County, New York. That's just outside of New York City. The order goes into effect at the stroke of midnight tonight. Reed Binion has the latest.
Anyone who is under 18 years of age and is unvaccinated against the measles will be barred from public places until the declaration expires in 30 days.
Rockland County, New York, declaring a state of emergency in the measles outbreak that is plaguing their community.
We have now the worst outbreak in the nation. The time has come to do something.
More than 150 cases have been confirmed in the county. Community leaders say the ban is the best way to let people know they're serious about containing the outbreak.
There will not be law enforcement or deputy sheriffs asking for your vaccination records. That is ridiculous. To repeat, that is not nor will it ever be the focus of this effort. However, if you are found to be in violation of this declaration, your case will be referred to the district attorney's office.
So what is the county considering to be a public place?
Typically where a bunch of people who are not related show up and gather together.
Officials say there is one exemption from the ban, and that is anyone who is unable to be vaccinated for confirmed and documented medical reasons.
This is serious, that this is the law, that it's important for you to be part of the solution. If we don't do that, we're going to continue in the same direction we are now.
I'm Reed Binion reporting.
Yeah, certainly very interesting there, Reed. Thank you. Well, we've all been there. A system upgrade pops up on our smartphone, and we ignore it. Well, iPhone users shouldn't wait to update the new iOS. That's because iOS 12.2 is full of security fixes. Of the 51 fixes, the most notable now prevents malicious applications from recording your surroundings by accessing your phone's microphone. The new operating system also pauses FaceTime calls when you leave the app. The new iOS comes as Apple makes its foray into television streaming services. You may have heard about that yesterday. Privacy concerns were one of the main issues addressed during a press conference earlier this week. Pretty interesting. Certainly, I think a lot of people don't want to do an update, right? Because it's going to take too long, and you don't want to be away from your phone that long. But at the same time, it's also pretty important. So, to update or not to update? That's the question. Saying hello to Jana is joining us. Devin, good afternoon. I'm sorry, Christy, good afternoon to you. Looks like Beth is here, and Josh is here, and Michael, good afternoon to all of you. Thanks so much for joining us and for hanging out here on this very sunny Monday. Hopefully, maybe you can get out for a little bit this afternoon. I know I certainly am. And it looks like a lot of people are talking about Chautauqua Lake. I know we talked about that earlier, and yeah, certainly a big unveiling this morning in Mayville. Chautauqua County Executive George Borrello putting together a group of folks who are very interested in keeping the lake clean, and they're moving forward with steps to legally do that. So if you're interested in hearing more about that story, it does get very legally complex, but I must say that the county executive did a good job of talking to us before that announcement, kind of explaining it with us, and we have that full story up on WNYNewsNow.com as well right now. Just saying hello to Amber. Hey to you. Hopefully you are doing well. And I want to thank you, Beth, for your kind comments. We really appreciate you tuning in and being here with us. Coming up next, Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter. He has a look at our weather with the Brotherhood Property Maintenance 7-day forecast. I hear there might be a little bit of snow hanging around. And later, how you could win big tonight. I mean really, really big when WNY News Now returns.
When I'm streaming and I'm talking to my community, we have that literally split-second interaction. If somebody says hello, I say hello right back immediately, and it kind of creates that connection. Because like my subscribers and my followers, we pretty much go by Re-Up's Army. All the hate and everything that goes around, that's kind of like our mission statement. Is just be positive and enjoy each other's time. It's more or less just trying to use the internet in a positive way. Like we all from around the world get to connect on the same level, which is, we all love video games. Mixer.com/Re-Up. I'm live every single day, 8 p.m.
With coverage that matters, this is WNY News Now.
Turn to Brotherhood Property Maintenance for all your lawn care and landscaping needs, no matter the season. Brotherhood Property Maintenance does it all, from professional plowing during the winter months to expert landscaping all summer long. Count on Brotherhood Property Maintenance for mowing, landscaping, tree work, spring and fall cleanup, plus snow removal. Serving both commercial and residential lots, check out Jamestown's fastest growing landscaping crew on Facebook or call us right now to book an appointment.
First Defense Weather, the Southern Tier's only live and local weather source. Now, here's Chief Forecaster Dakota Hunter.
In terms of updating your phone, I've actually had the new iOS running on my phone for a couple months because I'm in the beta program. Never run betas unless you know what you're doing. Here is the sky vision camera from the Seneca Allegheny Casino. There is just a few little light high clouds in the sky. Otherwise, that's it. It's blue sunshine, and it's going to remain that way through the day today, and it is just going to be another gorgeous day. Lake Erie ice, it actually went up a little bit to 20%, and it went up because of the colder temperatures that we've had over the past couple nights. That has allowed just a little bit more ice to reform on the lake, and you can see over here on the eastern end of the lake, out by Buffalo, there's still some ice, and ultimately once the lake reaches under 250 square miles of ice, they rip the ice boom out of Lake Erie. So 5-day precipitation chances, it really shoots up Thursday and Friday and Saturday as we get another system to come on through. But Sunday, even though it's 45%, it's a chance for SNOW. Yeah, I had to mention it. Blue skies right now on the HD News Now cam. It is just another gorgeous day. It's warmer right now. It's 39 degrees at the Jamestown airport. At this hour yesterday, it was at 32. So we've actually warmed up a little bit. There's that south wind of 8. That's the reason why we have a southerly wind, that boosts our temperatures up. Look at that dew point at 11 degrees. Again, when the dew point is that low, that means the air is very dry, and that is not the ideal environment for clouds. That's why we don't have any clouds in the sky, and the wind chill's down to 33 degrees. So all in all, not a bad day. Current temperatures around the region, it's 41 in Dunkirk, 36 Olean, and it's a 41 in Buffalo, 42 Erie. All in all, this is not bad, and the temperatures will continue to climb at least into the lower 50s across much of the area. First Defense Doppler is quiet for today. It has been for the past couple days, and but there will be a cold front that will be moving our way out of Canada. And of course, as you always know, temperatures are warmer out ahead of a cold front. There will be a quiz on that. But as we look at the entire continental 48, it's really quiet, minus a few little severe weather issued down in Florida. But otherwise, shh, the continental 48 is nice and quiet for now. We'll show you future scan here. Dry through the day today. We'll run this out today. Nothing tonight. A dry over the past next 24 hours or so. Now, tomorrow morning starts dry, but as we head into tomorrow afternoon, there's some of that rain that'll come with that cold front. And again, the rain tomorrow is going to be on again, off again. I don't think it's going to be anything widespread. It'll turn more scattered. You can see here more scattered activity as we head into Thursday night going into Friday. The more widespread rain comes our way Friday and Saturday. Saturday. That's the next big thing that we're keeping an eye on. There's a storm system that's going to ride across the Ohio River Valley and track up in our region. And with this, it'll be warm on Saturday with rain. Then on Sunday, temperatures drop down into the 30s with the potential for some accumulating snow. It's still too early to know how much snow we're going to see, but just keep in mind a few inches of accumulating snow likely by sunrise tomorrow on Sunday morning. We'll keep our eyes on this as we go throughout the remainder of the week, but it's something we still need to fine tune. So 52 for the afternoon. 52 for the afternoon. Like George Strait, surprise your new love has arrived out of a blue clear sky. If y'all know that song, you'll know that reference. There's that south wind continuing to warm us up. Again, we'll drop down to the lower 30s tonight. Another clear night, but at least not as cold. Tomorrow, we'll start the day dry around 32, but there still will be a few more clouds, and that southerly wind will continue to boost our temperatures. Next 7 days of your life coming up right now, brought to you by Brotherhood Property Maintenance. And again, springtime weather all the way through Friday. Here comes Saturday. Over the weekend, we're dazed and confused. Good movie and good song, too. 56-34, chance for snow, but it dries out over the next week. Sports is next. Don't go away.
Invest in your business or cause by letting the marketing gurus at WNY News Now and WNY Media Company grow your business.
Purchase an ad much like the one you are watching now on WNY News Now's daily show, News Now at Noon, WNYNewsNow.com, or our brand new mobile app.
And then get feedback from our marketing experts and fans alike.
And finally, watch your business grow.
As an added bonus, Community Partners messages will run not only on our scheduled programming, but on weather alerts and breaking news as well.
Plus, messages are shared on WNY Sports Now programming. Anything from a live local basketball game to the Phone Zone Sports Desk.
Become part of our family today.
And contact us right now.
You're watching WNY News Now, where coverage comes first. WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Happy Hump Day, sports fans, and welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. For some local high school baseball teams, the regular season will start up either later today or on Thursday. This afternoon at 4:30, the Cattaraugus Little Valley Timberwolves have a non-conference game against the Ellicottville Eagles to open up their regular season. In conference baseball action on Thursday afternoon at 4:30, the Randolph Cardinals will be on the road against the Frewsburg Bears. The Buffalo Sabres losing streak extended to 4 games after being shut out 4-0 by the Ottawa Senators on Tuesday. 4 different Senator players wound up scoring 1 goal each. Goaltender Craig Anderson saved all 35 shots faced. With the loss, Buffalo now has 6 games remaining in the 2018-2019 season. The Sabres will be back in action tomorrow night at 7 o'clock as they will host the Detroit Red Wings. For any viewers who are Yankees fans, tomorrow is the day. On Thursday afternoon at 1:05, the New York Yankees begin the 2019 regular season with a 3-game home series against the Baltimore Orioles. Last season, the Yanks posted a 100-win season, getting eliminated in the American League Divisional Series by the Boston Red Sox in 4 games. Meanwhile, Baltimore is looking to improve from a feudal 47-115 record in 2018. Masahiro Tanaka will be the Yanks' opening day starter. For Baltimore, Andrew Kashner will get the opening day nod in place of an injured Alex Cobb. The game will be televised on both the Yes Network and on ESPN. That's it for sports today. Justin, back to you.
All right, Norm. Thank you. Well, excuse me. At least I was trying to clear that out before I got back on, but at least one oh man.
Should I read this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. At least one lucky person could be in the money tonight as the Powerball jackpot has climbed to now you got me screwed up. $750 million. Ticket vendors say they expect a rush of sales prior to the 10:59 p.m. drawing for the fourth largest prize in American history. No one has won the Powerball since the day after Christmas. Wonder why? Maybe it's the 292 million to 1 odds. Tonight's drawing is for the largest jackpot since a $1.5 billion Mega Millions prize last year.
You gonna try to win big?
I don't really play the lottery, but I don't know. Maybe for that kind of money.
If I win, I'm gonna buy the building, and I'm gonna turn off this air conditioning because that's what's making my my throat.
Well, it's my fault.
It's right underneath me too.
Well,
that's
yeah.
what I don't understand.
Well, it's partly my fault. I cranked the air up because it was hotter than Hades in the weather office when I came in this morning.
Yeah, and of course the weather office and the studio share the same HVAC system. So that works against you during the winter because when the studio is really cold and we turn the heat on, you get to be like 85,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, the weather office is roasting in there during the winter when we crank the heat.
The summer, it's like the complete opposite.
Yeah.
It gets really hot, so you turn the air up, and then it gets really cold everywhere else.
Yeah. There's no happy mediums, unfortunately.
No. Hey, the newsroom, sometimes gets way too hot because we have those big windows.
Yeah, and they bring in the light from the front of
What are you gonna do? I wear my bathing suit. It's fine. Let's see what everyone's talking about here. Joseph, hey, you're right. You never know. You enter, you win, you don't win. It's only $2. That's what some people buy like $20 worth.
Yeah,
I'm
but
always
still,
a one ticket kind of person.
Yeah, but still, that's $2. I could have went down to Tim Hortons and bought a coffee for $2.
Yeah, but what if you win? Well, then you could buy Tim Hortons.
I don't know.
Have as much coffee as you want.
I don't know. I just don't have that great of luck, so
yeah.
I don't press my luck like the old game show used to say.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, pressing your luck, let's go to Links 1 and we will take a look at the school bus stop forecast for all the kiddos coming home from school today. And the temperatures today are spring-like. Temperatures will range between 47 and 52 as they head home. Tomorrow morning, not as cool though. Temperatures down into the 30s, but all in all, not that bad. Weatherhood Property Maintenance 7-day. Look at that. A couple more days of 50s. We're bringing the rain. Dazed and Confused over the weekend. Have you ever seen that movie?
Oh, yeah. It's a good movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we do have to bring in a chance for a few snow showers on Sunday.
All right. Not liking that snow.
Well,
I think that's what a lot of people are probably upset about. But I will
It's late March. What do you want?
I will take the 53 today, and I will take the 54 tomorrow.
We'd be in the 60s tomorrow if it wasn't for the rain.
I'd like to raise you another 50 on Friday.
Oh, so you want to make it to 100 degrees?
Yeah.
Woo! Baby.
Warming it up.
That's like living on the equator.
It's like we're dazed and confused. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, that's going to do it for us today. News continues 24/7 at WNYNewsNow.com. Have you downloaded that mobile app yet? Because that's kind of important. Search us up right now on the Apple iTunes App Store and on the Google Play Store as well. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.